Chapter 1. Seeking Closure. Why do we need closure? What do you and I seek to let go and come to terms with things that happened long ago? What do we hope to gain by trying to heal the past? By writing the end on a chapter in our lives? And why do we need closure to move on from a relationship, an emotional hurt, or a personal trauma? According to the dictionary, the word closure means finality, a letting go of what once was. Closure is all about letting go. It's about releasing that old trauma, those old questions, that old pain. Letting go is how we accept that we've done all we can to heal the past and that we're ready to move forward with our life. Closure gives us a sense of peace, a sense of resolution. It gives us a feeling of control where we didn't feel in control anymore. When I completed writing Book 1, Living My Shadows, I thought for certain I'd found closure. I'd tracked down my birth family. I'd reunited with my birth mom, my siblings, and my bloodline. I'd found the answers I was seeking for more than 50 years, and that gave me a feeling of peace. That gave me serenity. But that peace and serenity only lasted a moment, because closure is elusive. The pain of old, lost dreams. 2 years later, the meaning of closure had changed for me. My emotional need for closure had changed, and I found it's hard to move on, to move forward when you're still looking for answers. When you're still haunted by the past, reliving old traumas, trying to bust down walls that have been built up all around you. To find closure, you must first contend with disappointment, anger, hurt, and the pain of old, lost dreams. After finishing my first book and seeing it published, I experienced a deep sense of relief and a feeling of accomplishment. I'd found the answers to the questions that had hounded and haunted me my whole life. Who am I? I'd completed the task I had set out to do, find my bloodline. And by writing my book, I'd shared my story with others like myself. Adoptees and orphans who were still seeking those answers, still wanting that closure, who could learn from the mistakes I'd made and the triumphs I'd experienced, and blaze their own path. As I went out to do motivational speaking engagements and book signings on behalf of the book, I felt a great weight had been lifted from my shoulders. But I also felt a new weight had been added. It was the weight of all those folks in the past who told me I'd failed, and all the old scars I still carried from pursuing my dreams. Mind you, I had the full support of my family. My birth family and my adoptive family were fully on board, accepting my need for closure, for answers, pushing me to get my story out and help heal others who were on my same journey. I had the sweet relief of knowing they were on my side. Still, I had doubts.